everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today we are making sunrise pizza. That is pizza in a crock pot. And I'm assuming it's called sunrise because it is breakfast pizza. You guys are going to be my guinea pigs today. I'm actually going to be making 2 of these, so if it looks like I have a lot of food here, I'm not really going to use it all, but I am doubling my recipe. And as a matter of fact, the lady here that gives this recipe really doesn't give you much detail. So I kind of have to guess here. For this recipe, you're going to need to make 1 pizza, 1 package of refrigerated pizza dough. I got the Pillsbury pizza crust. The size I got, there again, she doesn't even give you that, is 13.8 ounce. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of butter melted, 4 scrambled eggs. When she says scrambled eggs, I'm assuming she means cooked too. When I looked at the picture, it looked like the eggs would have already been scrambled and cooked before they were put in the crock pot. You're going to need crumbled bacon, and that is totally up to you how much you put on. Now, I put way too much here because I'm going to use the leftovers. But I put my bacon in the oven at 400 degrees on an aluminum foil lined cookie sheet. And then I baked them probably for about 18 minutes at 400 degrees. And then I'm just going to crumble up a few pieces for each pizza and put that on. Also called for little smokies. I put those in the air fryer at 350, I think it was, for about 7 minutes. So those are done. I'm going to cut those up into little pieces. You're going to need shredded cheddar or whichever kind of shredded cheese you want. She gives no detail there, but to me, on eggs, a lot of time cheddar is great. You're going to need a 1/3 cup of diced onions for each pizza. I have a lot here, but I'm going to sprinkle some on both. So let's get started. I thought this was kind of exciting. I hope this turns out right because I'm taking one of my pizzas out to my parents. I sent my dad a text. I said, hey Dad, do you want to be my guinea pig? I'm going to make some sunrise pizzas in the crock pot. He said they will be the guinea pig. They don't mind. They'll eat just about anything. So they are fun to cook for. So let's get started. Sunrise pizza. Step 1. Coat the slow cooker with non-stick cooking spray. So I have some here, vegetable oil. I am going to be making 2 of these. I have an oblong one. Let's start with the oblong one and a round one. We're going to spray the whole thing. Got that in there. Roll out pizza dough. I used to hate to pop these open when I was a kid. You know, it's like you're waiting for that pop. And then it always comes when you least expect it. Come on now. I can't take it. You know, it's been a long day, folks. I'm so sorry. Let's just see if I can get it with a butter knife. Perfect. Boy, that stuff just wants to come out of there. So we're supposed to roll out our pizza dough. If I can find where it starts. You would think that if it's going to be a pizza dough, that they would make it round, but I guess there are a lot of square pizzas, and this will actually work perfect for my oblong one. But let's just see. And even though I've greased that up, I think I might wipe a little of it off. We don't need the excess amount on there. Just enough to make it non-stick. Okay, let's roll this out and place in the bottom of a slow cooker, pushing the dough up the sides of the slow cooker to form the rim of the pizza. That doesn't mean that you would push it up halfway up the slow cooker, just enough that the pizza has a rim. I'll show you here in a minute because, you know, I'm a professional at these kind of things. Actually, I have never, actually this is kind of a small slow cooker. I wonder what size she had in mind. It's going to be like a deep dish one. Actually, I might make it go a few inches up the side. Now the question will be, how easy will it be to get the pizza out of the crock pot? That is the question. Okay. I got it all around the base. It's probably up a little over an inch of a crust that I've made. Okay, we're gonna baste. Put a little butter on this, because you know, if it's not gonna be greasy enough with the bacon and the sausage. Then it says mix eggs, bacon, and little smokies, onions, and cheese together. I'm gonna put a little bit here, cheese. I'm gonna crumble, let's say, I have 3 pieces of bacon here. I might need more than that. Let's go with 4 pieces of bacon. Mix that around. I'm going to use, I'll see here, I'm going to cut up some little sausages, little smokies. Let's see how many I need there. Maybe around 6. I'm not sure. You determine how many you want. Don't let me determine what you want. I'm going to use some of these onions. Mix eggs. Oh, eggs. Don't want to forget the eggs. So remember, I'm just making one at a time. I'll put some of these eggs in here. There we go. We got our mixture. It says place mixture on top. Still going to be interesting to get this out of here. Hopefully it comes out very easily. Now, as far as taste, this has to be good because everything on here was good. You can salt and pepper, do whatever the heck you want with yours. We are going to cover it and we're going to put it on high for 1 to 2 hours or until the dough is done, because everything else on there has been cooked other than the onions. So I'll be back in about 1 to 2 hours. We'll see how this does. This was in the slow cooker for probably about an hour and a half. Not bad. Here's the end result. A little crispy on this side, but on this side, nice and good. Very tasty. Just an FYI, on the Sunrise pizza, if you want to bake it in the oven instead of in the slow cooker, it's very easy to do. Just get a cookie sheet, roll out the pizza dough, make your little crust around the edges, and then you would just brush it with either melted butter or olive oil, poke it with a fork several times, then put it in the oven at 425 for about 7 to 8 minutes, then put all of your ingredients on top and bake it again for about another 7 to 8 minutes, and then you'll have a very tasty pizza. So probably next time I would put it in the oven, but if you are making a lot of other things and it might be easier to put it all in at one time in a crock pot while you're cooking other stuff, that was convenient too. So just to give you a little heads up on that, you can do it either way. So thanks for joining me here once again on Dee's Delights, and have a great evening.